Yo, can we give a round of applause to the developers? Whoever developed this game, kudos to you, bro. This game right here is fire. If y'all haven't heard or if y'all haven't seen any trailers about this game is called Ghost Runner. And basically, it's kind of like Mirror's Edge, but not really. It features the same parkour kind of gameplay as Mirror's Edge, but with this game right here, you can fight. Versus Mirror's Edge, you don't really fight that much. You fight, of course, but the whole game is really centered around parkour and speedruns. So that's a huge plus. Don't get me wrong, Mirror's Edge is a dope game. It's like a childhood game for us. Don't get me wrong, Mirror's Edge is a phenomenal game with the atmosphere around it and the speed runs and the engaging battles that we had to endure during the game. But it was like sometimes we just didn't fight enough, in my opinion. We just didn't fight enough in the game. Versus it looked like with Ghost Runner, the developers of the game, they really took that in consideration and said maybe these people want to actually fight more, so they gave us the option to fight more. Versus in Mirror's Edge is more of a option to fight. It's not like a necessity where you have to fight. It's more of an option if you want. It's basically like fight or flight with Mirror's Edge. Versus with Ghost Runner, it's like you're fighting every single body in your path. Whatever the story may be, you're fighting in it. So that's definitely a plus. And the graphics on the game looks phenomenal. It's more on the cyberpunk edge, which it seemed like a lot of companies are gearing towards that cyberpunk kind of theme. Like, of course, we have Cyberpunk 2077. Now we have Ghost Runner. I'm pretty sure there are a few other games that have like cyberpunk themes in them, but those are the two ones that I know about, at least. So it's definitely a dope theme to really look at and to play in. You know, you really get to experience like the atmosphere itself, and I think that's what both companies that made Cyberpunk and Ghost Runner really did a fantastic job with. Because with Cyberpunk, it's more like, for those of you who don't know what Cyberpunk is like techno. So it's like bright blues, bright pinks and stuff like that. So it's more of your techno vibe, but when it's done right, it can really be a eye-catching thing to the viewers and the players itself. So that's what both companies really did. Like, they took their time and really enhanced the atmosphere and made it more immersive for the players to really fully engage in the game. And that's what we really asked for, something that can really keep our attention during this game. So, but my name is Rembrandt, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Now let's hop into it.
Ain't with that foul shit, but you're flagrant. You got that smile to match your fragrance. Ain't what you need, but yeah, you want it.
Now, let me know down in the comment section, are y'all a big fan of this cyberpunk kind of thing? Now, me personally, this is right up my alley because I love these kind of colors, like pinks, purples, and blues. I love those colors, so this right here fits right up my alley. Now, cyberpunk is definitely more of a hate it or love it kind of thing, so I'll 100% understand if somebody will say I'm not the biggest fan of the cyberpunk kind of thing. But at least play the game, at least try the game out, you know. You may not be a fan of Cyberpunk, but this game may make you a fan of it, who knows. But I definitely love the whole futuristic look, right? Now, people, like I said, people have been comparing this to Mirror's Edge, but to me, it's a futuristic Mirror's Edge, but it's done right though. With Mirror's Edge, we didn't really get to fight. It was really just speed runs and parkours. With Ghost Runner, they are making you fight in the game. Like, whatever the story is, it makes it more engaging through the fighting and the atmosphere. So, like I said, shouts out to the devs, because y'all really have been killing it. Now, like I said, Cyberpunk is kind of more the theme now. And if I gotta be honest, this may be something that we can see more of in the next gen consoles, especially if these two games do good. With two games, I'm talking about Cyberpunk 2077 and Ghost Runner. Now, like I said, as far as release date, we don't know much about release date. The only thing we do know is that it's coming out in 2020. So if I had to make an educated guess, it's gonna be pushed down the line. Maybe it may be releasing near the next gen consoles, because we know with Cyberpunk 2077 that game is 100% confirmed that it will be moved over to the next gen console. And with the Xbox, if you buy the game on the Xbox One, I think it's called Smart Delivery, where if you buy the game on the previous gen, you don't have to buy it again on the next gen. So it makes it very convenient. So basically every game that you pay for in the previous gen, like in this gen right now, you don't have to pay for it again on the next gen. But I think you have to pay for Smart Delivery though. But if that's the case, if you don't have to pay for games again twice, it is 100% worth it. But that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is Ghost Runner. And I don't know, man, it's dope. Like, it is really dope. They are really trying to bring a different element with these games, and I'm here all for it, you know, with Assassin's Creed Valhalla and, you know, all these other games that's coming out and is giving their own twist to these games. But if these games are really good as it is hyped up to be, then I'm here for it. And but that's all I got for today, man. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell for more content. Like I said, let me know y'all thoughts about this Cyberpunk thing down in the comment section. And it's your boy Rembrandt signing in, signing out, and peace and love to my brothers and sisters. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
The best song was probably on the B-side. Won't be surprised when the label denied the so great. The best song was probably on the demo, but that's not the one that got to your limousine.